Hey everybody. Before I start the video, I just want to say that the video is a little leggier than I imagined. This will get better in the next video. It's just a quick heads up. Thanks. Bye.
Hey everybody, this is our new channel. My name is James,
And I'm Kodrin.
and today we are going to be doing a tour of our brand new Minecraft survival world. We call this place Thousand Day Island Survival. Here we are doing the tour. I'm going to show you all around our bases. So here we picked a name called Big Money Ranch because we decided on picking something that was a bit funny. So I changed this last minute thinking Big Money Ranch would sound like a cool name. If we go over here to the right of us, over here is our creeper farm that we built about a few days ago, and this produces about 2,000 to 3,000 gunpowder per hour. The way it works is that we have cats scaring the creepers into a hole that brings them down into a fire pit that kills them. Let's go to our main island. Before we go to the island, over here we have a gold beacon that took us thousands of ingots to build, and it took us about at least 7 hours of mining to get, and we added some glass panes to make a rainbow look going up, and we have a wood frame going all around it. Now once you enter here, you can go right into this little shed, and over here is our friend's house that sometimes comes on the server. He'll be in our next video. If we go up here, it's a small little storage area. We have chests and barrels, and if we go behind us, we've got a brewing stand, anvil, and 2 more double chests. Now if we go downstairs here, it's pretty cool because we made a massive tile area with a bedroom and some barrels and a nice lava window. And also we got a nice little painting here with pressure plates as our table and a nice lantern here.
And here we have our friend's storage room. This used to be our house, but we actually moved with bigger houses. And this is actually our first house we built on day 1. And we have lots of stuff. We have some furnace areas here. We have this little brewing area. Some food and ores here. And coming down here, we have a little enchant room, the grindstone, and some stuff in these barrels. Back up here, we have a little area. And this button right here goes down to a secret hole, which we'll talk about after we tour the upstairs. So this used to be our bedroom, but it got switched out because we moved. So now this is just an area where he can do whatever he wants. This is his banner he made. I don't know what it is.
It looks a bit like a clown, honestly. Got the nose here.
I guess.
It's probably his idea. I don't know why.
Let's tour down to the little piston thing. Now down here we have a villager trading hall with really good enchants. We have punch 2, unbreaking 3, feather falling core, fortune 3, efficiency 4. We have some sticks trade and bows. We have a map for the cartography, for woodland mansion and cartography. We have looting 3, sweeping edge 3, sharpens 5, protection 3, and mending 1. And in here are some barrels for emerald, sticks, and books. Okay.
Now if we go right here, there's a book and quill here on the lectern that says our plans for goals for 100 days, goals for 200 days, and we'll reset this for goals for 300 days. But we won't show you first. We're going to plan it out and then we'll show you everything. Let's go to my base first. But before that, we have to go check out our biggest goals yet. So over here actually is one of our favorite things to do. We made the gold beacon down here and we mined out an entire chunk. This is a 16 by 16 chunk, and if you fall all the way down like this, you will end up in a really cool... How did I die? Bro. Alright, I'll make my way down there.
Now, walking through here, we have some statues we made. Now these statues took around 4 hours each to build, and they honestly look really good. The first one, this pink one, we have as me with the torch and the pickaxe. And then here we have actual bear, looking pretty nice. It took very long to get the glass and the concrete and terracotta. And then here is our friend. I will not reveal his name yet, but this is his thing. This is probably the easiest, but I think the best looking one.
Okay, so through here is where my base is, but first we have to go through this really cool deep forest that I made with saplings. Now if you actually go down here, there is a little campfire area that me and Kojin like to sit and cook our food with. If you go in the chest, there is a bunch of cooked food in there, so you could just grab food, put it on the campfire, and just have a little chat while you're at it. Once you're here, might as well talk some things, talk plans on what to do, maybe video ideas possibly. I don't know, whatever you want, just come here and chat about it. Now let's go to my actual base. Now over here is my base. As you can see, my house is just ahead of us, but if we go to the left, there is a really nice quartz and dirt pool here. And if we go to the right, if you go up here, we have a path that leads us all the way to my watchtower. Now, it's pretty dark, but if you go inside, it is really nice in there. I gotta put some lighting here. And then up here, we got a really nice view of our whole base, and we got a nice view of the back of us. It's amazing. And then I got some nice pink trees here. I forgot what they're called. Now if we go down, we'll go to my base. So now if we go ahead, we could go into my base and I can actually tell you guys about the base. Let's go in. Wait, there's a wall here. I think I know how to do this. If we go over here actually, there's a trap door here. If you open it and throw an item on and close it, then see the magic. Sticky pistons pull this open, and this is where my base lies, underground. Now if we go to the right here, there's a barrel where I threw my ender pearl. I can get that back easily. Now here are two elevators. Before we go down, I want to tour you through the top area. Now over here, we got some pillars kind of covering up the place, putting a little bit of depth in here, and also making this look more filled. So over here is our nice sugarcane farm area that took not too long to make. I could put a little tutorial on how to make something like this, but it produces about 1,000 sugarcane per hour. And now if we go behind us, we have got a nice library area that didn't take too long to make. I just had to find some books, a lantern, some stone, and some barrels. That's all we needed. And here you can enchant all of your tools to make them extremely powerful. Now, if we go over here, I decided to make this venom banner where my bed lies, which I'm not going to be sleeping in right now. But we also got two cool armor trimmed things. And inside the chest, we've got, if you could see, there's actually emerald armor in here, which is a mod pack. I will put a link in the description about it, which has got my items. And over here, we got my dog, Albulet C. Over here is my brewing stand where I'll brew all my potions. We've got some bookshelves in the back, some barrels, trapdoors, stairs, and slabs. And we've got a nice little water puddle here. You might not see it with the shaders, but without them, it's all blue. And over here, we got some signs and polished andesite to make it just look that much extra vibrant. Over here is my small netherwort farm, which once again produces a lot of netherwort really quickly. I don't have anything pushing it out. I just go and collect this and then put it in a barrel. But this is how I make my potions, by gathering all this up. Now, if we go here, this is where we got polished andesite to mimic soul sand, which is where we put the wither skulls on top, and normally a wither would spawn, so that's why I put polished andesite instead. But this is a cool little piece that you can see once you walk in here. I might change these pillars to make it so you can see across it. But let's go to our next area. Over here we have got my super carrot farm, and this is how I get my main source, golden carrots, to eat. And then if you go up here this ladder, you've got the same thing up here. You've got lanterns in each area and a little water source. This is one of my favorite pieces to make. Now let's go to my favorite part. My total favorite piece was this aquarium. This took so long because I didn't know how to place water properly. So I spent hours placing this water. Don't ask why. I struggled this so badly and I didn't think of making an infinite water source. But after I got this made, I was able to put some axolotls in here and some seagrass, some coral, sand, and slabs, and some sea lanterns to make it look extra cool. Now over here is the other corner of my base, and over here we've got carrots, and you know, it's just the exact same thing. So now let's go downstairs to check out my other areas. Now, if we start over here, this is right below the sugarcane farm. If you check the top middle chest here, you can see all the sugarcane that I've gotten in the last hour from checking this. All the other chests are empty at the moment just because I haven't gotten that much sugarcane yet. It's only been an hour, but it will fill up really quickly here. Let's go to our next area just to show you the rest of this. Over here is our crafting area. This is where our crafting table, smithing table, barrel, grindstone, stone cutter, anvil, loom, and other barrel is. We got some nice little flowers here that I decided to put as little decoration pieces. A nice lantern down here, and it just makes it really vibrant. Over here is the super smelter, and the way it works is I've got a minecart with hopper here, and once you put items in it and then you flick a lever, it'll send it through this area to put. Once you flick the lever, it'll send the minecart going back and forth, and the hopper in the minecart is going to go into the hoppers in here, which is going to go into the furnaces. And we've got a bunch of coal that took a lot of time to get. And this is where I smell all my items. And then we've got hoppers that lead it to a double chest down here, and I collect my items and put it away. Over here are 3 simple animal farms. We got a small sheep farm, a small pig farm, and a small cow farm, which I really enjoyed building. Didn't take too long. It looks pretty cool. Let's go to our next area, and I'll show you one of the coolest things I've made. Now over here is an instant on and off nether portal. If you press this button on the left, it produces the nether portal. But then, once you press the button on the right, it places a water bucket. If you press it again, it collects all the water and it's back in the dispensers. Over here is the bottom half of my fish tank, which once again was pretty hard to place all the water. But once I got the hang of it, it was pretty easy to do this bottom half, and it's kind of a copy just on the other side. Let's get to our final 2 sections though. Over here is the smelting area for other people, so friends could come in here and smelt their stuff really quickly, put some stuff in barrels, and then smelt it, and then collect it all and leave. But it's just kind of it here. You know, I didn't really know what to do here. I just wanted to put a little area here. So let's go to the final area, and obviously the main area. Here is my insane sorting area. So I've got a totem area, I've got dye, I've got ender pearls, I've got smelting blocks, I've got food, I've got gold, every ore, I've got books, I've got building blocks, I've got smithing templates. Let's go to the main section here. Over here is the main part. This is where the water fountain is and where my map area is. This is a map of what the whole building looks like. We've got the middle island. Right now to the bit of top left where the green arrow is where we are right now. And you can see the statues. And if you go to the bottom here, this is where my friend's build is. We're going to be there in just a second. And if you want, just take a minute, look at this. You can see a massive cave here that we built out. So now we can go check out Coder's build.
Now that we're out of my base, let's take a tour of the outside first. So right here we have our cows with the villager who thinks he's a cow. Over here we have our little lake with some buttons as stones to make it look nice. Over here we have some sheep to make my wool and to trade with villagers. Also sometimes my main food source when I run out of golden carrots. Over here we have our pigs just for looks because I don't really eat pigs. Over here the chickens. This is for making arrows, having cake, and some other good stuff. Now going past the pig we have a little waterfall out here. Our watchtower. I really like this because of like the little amethyst thing. Over here I have my emerald beacon. Took me ages to trade with villagers. And walking into here, I have random barrels for stuff. We have a really vibrant staircase. I really like the orange here. Here we have a little balcony, because why not, to look out. And here we have the very top. I really like it because we can open this, go like this, and just fly out. Coming to the start of the base, we have a nice entrance. Over here, there's like a little bush. This is all the wool I've been collecting. And let's go inside. Walking in to the left, we have an enchant room with some regular stuff like lapis and books. Straight forward, we have my bedroom, looking nice. Here we have my emerald armor. This is from a mod pack, so every mod pack will be in the description, by the way. And most of this place where I live is made from tutorials, so I'll put every tutorial in the description. Now, taking our right into the main room, we have a hidden shulker box. We have some bookshelves with a bookcase that works. We have a little storage room with diamonds, iron, and other stuff like blocks, ores, food, anything you could think of. Now here we have a little workstation with some furnaces, anvils, and a barrel for the coal, and an ender chest, the crafting table. Coming out here, we have the backyard. I'm thinking of building a campfire here and making like a little area for, I don't know, maybe like a villager area. I'm not sure yet. Coming back inside and taking a right, coming down, we have my favorite area of the whole build, which is this. This is the little area for farms and other treasures. Here I have my little aquarium. There was tropical fish here, but he ate him. Now over here we have some enchant books right here. And walking here straight forward, we have my sugarcane farm. Now this is where I get all my rockets. I have a pretty decent amount. Still looking to get more. I need to make I'm probably gonna make a chunk loader, so this could work better. But anyways, here we have my little AFK area, and walking past up here, we have one more thing. So over here, we have a nice area, and it's just like a nice bridge to just go to the main island with a shorter way. Although we have rockets, this is still a nice and peaceful way if we don't want to use our rockets and just relax. And yeah.
Now let's go check out our nether base and end base. Alright, now if we go down here, this was from another tutorial. I will link that down below, like all the other ones. Over here, we've got a room specifically for our iron golem, because he is very hyper. He just likes to spin around all day. I do not know why. I hope he could stop doing this. It kind of annoys me at times. But I'll try not to punch him because he's kind of scary. Over here, we've got a rail that'll take us all the way down to Y-55. Over here is the village breeding area. If you go in here, this is where we give the villagers some food, and then they like to breed, make some babies. Over here is where I kidnap the villagers and put them through a session of therapy to get over here. And this goes all the way to a village that's hundreds of blocks away from us. I had to dig literally everything out, and it sucked.
Now over here, we have our little trophy room. He accidentally right-clicked the ender dragon, so we're gonna put that back later. But here we have 5 dragon heads from all the cities we went to, and we have the wither skull just as a trophy. And coming through here, we have the portal to the end base.
Now, over here, we've got right in front of us 2 iron doors that lead to a lava pit. This is where we throw our stuff away that we don't want. So any useless items just go right in here, and we don't have to worry about it. Over here is the sorting room. We've got nether gold, nether quartz, nether rack, nether bricks, and 2 random chests with stuff that we don't really want. Now, if we go over here, in front of us is a painting of Pinocchio, and then to the left of us is trim light wall with a brewing stand and craft table. And then over here is an anvil, a smithing table, and another trim light wall. Now let's go to the other side.
Now here we have a nice hallway with all armor. We didn't have the cost to put netherite armor here, so we're keeping it leather for now. Now over here we have the ladders to go all the way to the nether roof. Down here we just have an area to like mine for netherite, and past here we have a little pathway to go all the way to the area where there's open nether. We have a pretty good spawn here with a bastion, a nether fortress, and lots of quartz so we can repair our armor.
Now if you come with me, there's another nether portal down here if you want to come check it. So as you can see, this was more of a random built portal. We built outside of our area. I think this is more closer to my base because it's right outside it. But now I really want to show you guys one of the coolest farms we've made yet in the end. So now we have got our insane enderman farm. Now this produces way too many endermen. If we go in here, by the way, we've only killed endermen for 20 minutes. And if you check all these double chests, each one is completely filled with ender pearls. Now this gives about, I'd say around 60,000 XP per 5 minutes or 10 minutes. So it gives around 20 to 40 levels every 10 minutes. So it's a really good enderman farm. It's a really good XP farm. I do want to try and build something bigger, but this is the perfect farm for a low intermediate team like us. Now, I really hope you all really liked watching this tour video. This video took so long, and I'm sorry about the lag problems. If you have any ideas on how to fix it, just comment them down below. This is James and Kodrin, signing off.